Welcome to OZ TV. Here we talk about everything that you need to know. We talk about family, we talk about relationships, we talk about children, homes. We talk about virtually everything. So I want you to subscribe, like, comment, click on the notification bell for more videos coming up, and watch out for a new show coming up called Spit It All. Thank you.
Professor is sparks, and in that family they say when they come they say every member of this family, all their sisters are just this one that is divorced. And there are still families who have divorce cases and their children make the best marriages.
Yes.
They have the best husbands. The wives, the children are very humble. Let me tell you why it happens that way. Most of them have seen, like I told you, children see, right from when we were growing up.
Mm-hmm.
They have made up their mind. The mistake my father made, I wouldn't want to make it. The mistake my mom made, I wouldn't want to make that mistake. As some of them have said, I want to break this bloodline. It will not happen in my time. But there are people who feel because this person is from divorce home, the children are going to end up, they are making a grave mistake. Every reasonable person, in doing your findings, ask what is the root of this. Sit down on your own because it can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
That you endured your own at that time. There are several women that died in the process of these things we're talking about. Like I'm telling you, there are women who have fragile hearts. There are some who their heart is stone. No matter what it is, they can stand.
Mm-hmm.
But there are stand a little. One of my friends told me, just messing my husband with a woman. I will die. I will die. And I'm looking at the way she's telling me they die. You find out that this one cannot be able to bear some pressure. When it comes, she will just give up immediately. But there are several women who have even better with side chick, shake hands with side chick, laugh with side chick, and they are still in the marriage.
Yes.
Both of them are still there. You say, this one, we die there.
Yeah.
No problem. Do you understand me? So you judging a child because the parents got separated and you didn't know the reason why they got separated, and you say because of that, your child will not go into that family because
This.
But also, let me tell you, there are people who it has become the trend in the family. It has become, we're not going traditionally right now, or things that happen in the forefathers and whatever. There are people that when you come into a family, maybe they are known for, they can never stay in marriage.
Do you know I hate to hear things like that?
Wait, it could range from maybe spiritual problems.
Exactly.
It could range from spiritual problems.
I know a family of 7 girls. Married just 1 year, 2 years, and that's it. Married just 1 year, 2 years, and that's it. Okay, the one that I even happen to be close to, he's been there for like maybe 7 years and all that. So why are you not getting married to these guys? You guys are compatible, you stay together, you guys have been together for 7 years, you've known better the child. The day will get married, just give us 1 month, we'll separate. It's a family thing. And I said, shut up! Why can't you be the one to break this goddamn family thing? Your Adam got married, it didn't work out. The second one got married, it didn't work out. The third one got married. Why can't you be the one to stand and say because
it's going to work out? Yeah.
For me, our mouth is a powerful tool. Whatever we say, the earth hears it, the universe hears it. So because it didn't work out for A, B, C, D, and it comes to you being the 5th child.
Like I said, someone can say, stand and say, for me, whether good or bad, I'm going to stand and I'll make sure it works. But it is wrong to judge a child or judge a lady or a man because the parents is separated or there are divorce in the family and they begin to...
I have a friend whose wife, before he got married to the wife, the wife's parents were separated for like 13 years. And what caused the separation? I think they had three kids, 2 girls and a boy. Then the boy died. The only boy died. And the family of the man, African tradition felt like, oh, maybe she's the cause. They're not sure she's the reason. And that's how they separated. They got divorced. Both of them went their ways. I think the woman is married. She has remarried again. her daughter is also married now as well. So it's not something that one should actually take into cognizance before getting married
Married to someone.
It's not, and we're also looking, we're not forgetting the fact that there are some divorces that are mutual concept, mutual understanding.
Fault and no fault.
Yeah, fault and no fault. Yeah, let's just go our ways. We'll just go our ways. You don't have an
I think you'd be happier.
There are some marriages that
outside.
are
Yeah,
agreements
I'll be
marriage.
happier.
Let's just get married, have 2 kids, and just go out. You know.
And also, there are some divorces. There are some people that love themselves so much. Maybe for some reason they got divorced, but later, maybe after a couple of years, they get to see themselves again, and the thing comes back on. The love comes back on. They start to see themselves again.
They now
Okay,
understand.
I read a story somewhere where a girl was seeking, advice, saying she's dating a man, he's divorced, he has 3 kids, but that she has serious issues with the man. That he looks like, the topic was, my husband is having an affair with his ex-wife, and I'm wondering, my husband is having an affair with his ex-wife. And she said, just for example, if they're going maybe shopping, anything he buys for his new home, he buys for the other woman. Anything he picks up for her, he picks up for the other woman. And then she calls him at odd hours, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and they're on the phone laughing and they're gisting. And I heard she's just wondering, why did 2 of you go your separate ways? If you guys have fun, you spark together, remarry yourself, and
There's an adage that says when a man marries 2 wives, he will know the one that is better. Let me tell you, when they go separate ways, this one sits afar and begin to see his fault. The other one sits afar and begin to see her fault. Both of them staying afar have now come down to, that's where the Bible said 2 of you separate for a while and look at yourselves. If there are ways you have made amends on, that's why someone wrote a book, like you said too, and the person said that some single mothers are the best wives to have, because at that time you have learned several lessons yourself, and the man have learned several lessons. The man must have dated 1, 2, 3 persons. I cannot find pieces of you in those people. I could not fit in with those people. And some of those people could not tolerate some of the things you tolerated. And it's both ways. So at that point, this person might say, no, it's better I go back to this person that have always known me. Like they always say, the devil I know is better than the angel I do not know. And when they come back together, they can be able to fit in. But my point is, I'm not supposed to cite this because it's scriptural. When 2 of you are separated, and probably your bride price was not paid back traditionally like it's supposed to be, and the lady sleeps with other men and all that. When both of you are coming back together, there are traditional things you're supposed to do so that it will not affect the man.
Yes.
Because there are scenarios to where they came back together after a while the man died. Because things were not properly done.
Yes.
Because if we come to this marriage thing, traditional one is
The main. True.
Is the main. Because everybody at that time comes into recognition that these 2 people came together and said, they are coming together. Those days, if you remember, those days, when a girl is getting married and all that, the father will now take drink and now pour like kind of libation and all that. I know I witnessed it with my small girls. All those things, they're trying to make them understand they are coming back, they are coming to become husband and wife. So coming back together again, 2 of them, there are some sparks that have over time staying apart together. And probably the man did not meet you where he left you. And you did not meet the man where you left him. There are changes that has come. Imagine you divorcing your husband, and by the time he sees you, you now glow. There's a kind of beauty that comes all over you and around you. And he has stayed for a while, and maybe he could not find, like I said, pieces of you in the man or the woman. When both of you are coming together, he's now coming to a brand new person. He's seeing a brand new person. So when some things wants to come up, we will say, watch it. This thing costs more than the last time. Let's deal with this matter. If you remember one of our episodes, I said, if a matter is not dealt with, it will keep popping up.
True.
I said it. If a matter is not dealt with, it will keep popping up. Let me humble you. A woman that has been in marriage for 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, 15 years cannot be compared with a woman that has been in marriage for 2 years, 3 years, or 6 months. There are experiences of things they will tell you that you, while sitting down, you cannot even imagine it. You know, our guests of nowadays will say, it's not my portion. But when the portion comes in front of you, you'll now begin to see that nobody, God does not plan a particular portion that it will come, you know. So they are one of the things that make them come back together again and become and say, okay, we want to go back and begin to marry, reconcile. But one thing is that they must deal with that particular issue that causes it.
Then again, this case you stated, you never can tell, you never can know it all. You don't know the main reason why they separated, and you don't know if that problem is still there, or if it's the problem they both know they can't deal, they can't get away with it, they can't shove it aside. So it's best they stay aside. And besides, if it's someone that he or she have been married to for more than 5 years, they get to know each other better. So she calling him and they laughing on the phone shows that yes, they were once married. Yes, I know.
But respect is new.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying she don't. I'm not saying she don't respect.
But because you're leaving the other lady.
No, you're saying the other lady is absent. So why did they separate? If you still have, it might not be just that phone call stuff. That's when they're cordial. When they see each other in the same house, they can't stand each other and they tear each other apart. So it might be only when they talk on the phone.
If both of you have separated, remain separated.
Yeah, of course, remain separated. But he has his responsibility as well. He has kids. We have.
No, she clearly stated she understands for the sake of the kids. Yes, keep in touch and all that. But I think they're going over. She calls at odd hours, which she doesn't find funny.
But you never can tell what was making him laugh. You might be telling him, see what your boy did today. Do you know that in school, and he lost laugh about it?
No, Christian, let's be realistic.
No, I'm not saying, no, I'm being realistic because you don't know what it is.
My feelings.
Yes, I understand that. No, I'm not.
See, this is one of the cases where a woman will get up and stab a man in the night. So see several of them on Facebook.
I'm telling you.
See, you can't get a woman jealous. You're just provoking something inside of her. She's lying down on the bed and you called him by odd hours and you're laughing. You didn't give me that attention.
Not that odd hour that you're laughing now. Come on. She just put it. We don't know what it really is though, but
no, with the story she told us. Right,
she's not finding it funny anymore. She's not finding it funny.
Okay, does a divorced person, do you think that they can trust, a man that's another man like they trusted in their previous marriage? You understand? Someone that is being divorced for some reason and another man approaches her, you think they will be able to give all of them to another man?
Everybody deserves a second chance. Everybody deserves a beautiful ending. If you really are going into another relationship, another marriage, and carrying the baggage from the previous marriage, of course it's going to affect everything that's going to go on in a new relationship. I think whatever it is, trust or no trust, yes, once bitten, twice shy. You're going in now with your two eyes wide open, but it doesn't mean, anything that happens, you recall whatever happened in a former relationship and then bring it in. I think you should just let the whole thing that happened in the previous relationship and then give this new one a brand new start.
You can't be climbing the ladder of success wearing the costume of failure. You must sit down to count things. If you're going into another one, go with your eyes open. Marriage is blind, but marriage is love is blind, but marriage is an eye opener. If the person must go into another one, know that you're going into any marriage you're going into with your full senses, complete love, unconditional, no divided attention. You are ready to say to this person, I give you my life and all my earthly endowment. That's what they say on the marriage altar. So this person, whether you're going in, giving the person full love and all that, yes, to an extent, when you're supposed to do that is when you're cutting with the person. That you will stand with one leg and you watch it. You understand me? If there's anything that will make you pick race at that time. But the moment you come to the man and say, yes, I do, give everything inside of you to him.
My question is not to get married, it's in a relationship, but before you get to that point, you will have to decide if you want a man to lord over you again.
The person will have to stand with one leg and watch.
Yes, because most times in divorced people, because of the situations they've been in, they hardly want another man to lord over them. They would rather have a relationship. Very few of them will go back into marriage, especially if their children are grown. You understand?
You have to.
They can have a good relationship. Leaving the baggage behind, but marriage, in most cases,
a lot of things now come into factor: the age of the lady involved, what she has achieved, what she wants to achieve, what she still needs, what she still dreams about, what the reason why they got divorced in the first place, what was behind that divorce. Is it something that it's something that I understand it's because it was because of finances or money or because of adultery or because of this and that. It was the family that didn't want him to get married to, stay married to me. It depends. There are a lot of things that now come into play in that. So, and also, finally, it depends on our own mentality, our own mindset.
The woman's mindset.
What does she want?
What
does she want actually? It's what she wants.
So, that's just it.
But because if you come to love, we women, we love easily. Somebody can hurt you the next minute and you decide to love again. You understand? We pretend a lot. They'll be telling you, me, no, I don't. But let the person not call 2 days. You see her going overboard. You don't call me. No, so it depends on what the person wants. So,
okay, guys, we've come to the end of today's episode of Spin It All. And please always leave a beautiful comment, like, and subscribe to this channel, okay?